All right. This year at CES, I saw something I wanted because I am in need of one. So, Ugreen was demonstrating their new version of the NAS drive that they had. It was pretty powerful equipment that they had. Now, this was a Kickstarter, and I did put some money down for some Kickstarter, but unfortunately, this thing's not going to get here till after March, maybe May, they're saying. So, in the meantime, I'm going to have to sit and wait. But I ran out of memory, completely out of space on my existing Synology drive. So, I end up getting something that's going to help me out. So, I end up getting a Synology, but I bought it used, and it came with a lot of issues that I didn't think it was going to happen. I bought it thinking that I can fix it and that was going to work properly and everything was going to work perfect until I get my new NAS drive order in. So I did see a couple of videos. I got encouraged to actually purchase this stuff. So I'm going to show you what I did. All right, so I'm a little desperate that I actually purchased another NAS drive, but for now, in the meantime, I purchased this one because I'm out of space. And the last content I did for CES kind of completely filled up my space. So I ended up buying this, and this was inexpensive. I know, they go over $1,000 some of these, but I actually bought it used, and there was an issue with it. All right, the guy was selling it real cheap. I did buy it for like 150 bucks plus the shipping. So the problem is that the power, plug it in. There's a couple of issues with it, right? That I'm just gonna explain to you. It does not power up at all. So we're gonna disconnect it, and it seems like the power is an issue. So there could be other issues. Right now, I was reading that it could be three issues. It could be a cross connect, it could be the battery, and then it could be the power. So we're gonna try to replace the power because I did buy the power supply here. It was inexpensive too. So we're gonna try to see if we could set this power up into the system. And right now we're gonna take the whole thing apart. And that's one thing that I wanted to do, just make sure that I'm capable of handling this stuff by myself before I send it out to the next person. Or I might just have to buy the parts and solder it in myself. But right now we're gonna replace the power firstly. And we're also, why we have it open, might as well replace the battery too. Now, some people add so much stuff that it's kind of hard not to come back into this thing, right? So it's I'm gonna restart by removing all the slots and clean it up, of course, because I don't know where it's been. This is gonna pop up just the back part, but we're gonna disconnect it. So see how it comes off, and then it's dirty. So we're just gonna disconnect this one and fan two. Simple. We're gonna clean it up too. It's dirty. I don't want to blow on it right now, but that's our last step, taking it outside and cleaning it. There it goes. Ugh. Slide out. There it is. There it is. Let's keep removing stuff. So, first of all, snip these things out here. Damn, this thing's stuck really good. There it goes. Power. The power module is right on the side of it, so it's easier just to plug it in and make sure. Oh, there's more screws right here. So the power module is right here, if you guys can see that. And it shouldn't be a difficult thing to remove, but works. This Synology has been really good to me, but this is an older model and it's been on somebody's hands, so I really don't trust things that third parties, So this thing, we're gonna test it out right now. We're gonna put this on the side. We're gonna bring a tester that I like to test it out. So we're gonna test this out first. All right, so here's our tester right now. Sorry, got some stuff around here. Here's our tester that we're gonna plug in right now. And if it turns on the power, then it is not the power. So there it goes. Finally, it took a while. All right, plugging it in right now. First time plugging it in. Make sure I don't have metal pieces anywhere. It's gonna mess this whole thing up. And not the power. Power came on. Shoot. Power did come on. So it's actually something more than just the power. Maybe if I replace the power, it'll crank up. But the power they turned on this one. Sometimes it's the power that's messed up. So, well, it's not. It's going to be something even heavy duty. All right, there's one connection. Last one. Let's plug in the power. See if it turns on. All right. All right. Power's on. Live. And we're going to go ahead and crank it up on the other side. Shoot. Let's move it around to the other side. Shoot. Oh, we got a light. We're going to see if it posts. All right. We got a light. If it gets solid and it tells me that status not on, we're in good business. So it did turn on. It could have been just the power. The powers fail all the time and they still turn on. Come on. Come on, give me that sweet light that I need to see. Oh, we are in business. So save myself a lot of money just doing that. You don't know how excited I am to see something that there it is. We got it. Now let's update it. Let's log in and update it. Let's put this together again. I just thrilled just to know that this thing came back up and it's working. Status report. All the light. Let's disconnect it. All right, so we're cleaned it up already, which is great because I saved myself some money, which is great when it comes down to buying something temporary. I mean, because I didn't want to spend too much money on two drive, connection. And these are not that hard to fix. If this one fails, I can always replace parts. There's parts for this thing everywhere. And in fact, the power that I bought was simple found on Amazon. So I not it's not gonna be for everyone. The same thing's not gonna work for everyone. It just worked for me because from reading the details, it kind of tells me what it was. There's a couple of things that fail on this one, and there is a part of motherboard that burns out on this part on here. The battery, the CMOS battery, could be an issue too. Also, that it doesn't recognize the date, time, and all that stuff. It won't boot up properly. You have to cross connect some connections. There was a couple steps I had to do, but I'm glad I didn't have to go into more in depth in this system because it gets a little harder and it's costly because you got to order the parts and everything else. I mean, it's one of those things that I kind of hoping it was just gonna be it and that's it. And it came through. I didn't spend too much money on it. The same amount of money I was gonna spend on a larger format, on a larger drive. I mean, just on a 2 drive. I got an 8 drive here, so which is great because I got all these spare drives that I need to find homes for them for now. And I got so much crap sometimes. I got all these games, I got all these things that are just doesn't make sense to for me to actually have them lying around there and just in different file formats, and I got 3D files, tons of 3D files, and they take a lot of space, especially because I was trying to program, do some games on Unreal. Unreal takes a lot of space, not the program itself, but the files themselves. And I got so many that I mean, literally, I got hundreds of them. So this is gonna help me out, temporary for now. And I think I didn't do it right here. Shoot, I just saw it right now. So, damn it, we're gonna have to take this part. I don't like this. It's just something I definitely have to take it apart. Shoot, didn't want to go that route, but here I am. Have to. Let's stop the video and then I'll show you when the finished product. All right, after resetting it, we're in. Now it did give me a default password, username and password. Right now it's first time we're gonna set up the username. Automatically download and install the latest. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Go ahead and the latest. I understand. They're just gonna delete all my data. I don't have anything on it, and even if I did, who cares? We're in good hands right now. We actually got a cheap deal, and I'm so thrilled that this thing's working right now. Now placing it somewhere in here, it's gonna be a task because I got a couple of spots in here, but I gotta make sure it's always on. So that we got it on, it's working. Internet's properly working. If you guys can see that, it just came on right now. We're gonna reset it so it can pick up a different IP and admin username and password. So we're gonna hold it down for 4 seconds on the power. All right, now it came up. 1, 2, 3, and you let it go. When you hear that beep, that's it. So we're gonna wait for it and see if it picks up a new IP address, username and password. I'm gonna change all that. So let's go ahead and wait. All right. So it's been over a month and a half since I got this. I got this on eBay and thinking that, that I was going to use it for spare parts. I actually going to purchase 2 of them and see if I can combine them into one by using the parts. But I was fortunate enough to get this on the first try. I did pay 150 for the actual drive itself, and the person said they couldn't get it to work. So I reached out to somebody that can fix this, and they were going to charge about 250 to get it working. But I took the chance on a couple things. You could solder a couple devices here and there, replacing the battery itself. There's a battery on the OS, on the actual motherboard. Also, the power supply. That was the first thing I did because the power supply was the cheapest thing. It cost me $20 the power supply. Right. So in reality, I pay 170. And then the cleaning and the work I did, if you want to add that to the whole thing itself. But overall, it was a great project. I still don't trust the system. So in fact, what I did personally, I'm only going to put 4 drives in here. I have spare more, but the only reason I'm putting only 4 is because I'm going to put the other 4 into the new drive and then add these 2 other ones so I could transfer everything else to the new drive. I like Synology, but like I said, sometimes when you buy stuff, you don't know how long they hold it out for, and why did the power go out? It's just a lot of things that could happen, and I don't want to go through a scenario, so I just rather start fresh from with a new machine. So great purchase, great fix, and I hope you guys learned something. Always look out for great deals, especially during this time where prices are high. So hope you guys enjoyed this video.